Hello, Namaste. Welcome to my program Talk with Om. This program is being brought to you by Channel S Television. As usual, today I have brought one prominent personality here. He is a secretary for the Ministry of Energy, Water Resources and Irrigation. He has seen lots of ups and downs, and he has struggled a lot to reach to this point. Let me introduce you and welcome here Mr. Maniram Gelal. Sir, you are welcome to my program.
Thank you.
How are you, sir?
Fine. Personally, I'm doing well, but you know, the current time is so difficult to say that we all are fine, because the world is under the cause of this fatal COVID-19.
Yes.
And we have no other options except to live with COVID in new normal life with adequate safety precautions, and that we are doing.
Sir, let's be hopeful. Very soon it may go away. Okay, it's all right, sir. Sir, as my program is to give inspirations to Nepalese youth, and everybody knows that no one gets success in life overnight. One has to struggle a lot, right? And you have reached up to this position in bureaucracy. This is really very prestigious position. You are secretary to a very sensible ministry of Nepal, right? So you must have also worked very hard in your lives. You must have come through many problems and difficulties. Would you please highlight some bygone days of your struggling days of your school and college life, sir?
I'm basically from agrarian family, but not from landlord.
Okay, sir.
I'm from village.
Okay, sir.
And I have seen many ups and downs in my childhood, in my young age. I lost my father when I was at the age of 4. Then my mother took she resumed the responsibility of our education and livelihood. She struggled very hard for our education. I have seen deprivation and scarcity, and I have also struggled hard to finish my study. When I completed my SLC high school level education from nearby my near village school, Changunaran secondary school, in 2014, and then I went to Trichandra College for further study. While I was doing ISC in Trichandra College, I used to teach brothers and sisters in tuition class to manage the funds for my study.
To generate little money for stationery and needy things.
And after completion of ISC, I got selected for engineering study through Colombo plan.
I see, that's great.
Yeah. Then I did my graduation from NIT, National Institute of Technology, Gelal, that is in Odisha state of India. I got my bachelor's degree in civil engineering in 1991, and then I returned back to my country, and there was reform process after restoration of this democratic system.
Maybe in the year 2046.
2046. And I had to wait for 3 years to join government job.
Oh my God.
Because due to this restructuring process, Public Service Commission exam was not there. And finally in 1995, I entered into the civil services as gazetted third class engineer. And during my job, I have been posted to many districts in different geographical regions of the country, and I worked in different sectors like rural infrastructure development through rural bodies, and construction of these trail bridges, water supply, urban infrastructures, public buildings, health buildings, and recently I'm the secretary in government of Nepal, and I look after this Ministry of Energy, Water Resources and Irrigation.
So, sir, you have finished your master degree from Pokhara University.
Yeah, in construction
management, right?
2002, in 2 years. I joined in 2000 and completed my master's degree in 2002.
Will you elaborate your little experiences related with career? How many countries you have traveled, and what sort of experiences you have brought?
I have traveled nearly 14 countries.
I see.
In connection with water management and in other different infrastructure related works. I have worked in many urban development projects.
I see.
Like urban roads, urban water supply and sanitation, this solid waste management, sanitary landfill site projects. And in these connections, I have traveled 12-13 countries in Europe, Asia and others.
After 2072's devastating earthquake, you must have involved in, I guessed, in some reconstruction. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. At that time, I was Deputy Director General in Building Division in Department of Urban Development and Building Construction. So we were involved at that time in assessing the structural integrity of partially damaged buildings, and I was involved in reconstruction of many public buildings and other health buildings also, school buildings.
As your study is related with energy, hydroelectricity also, will you please predict how far this hydroelectricity industry will have bright future in our country?
Obviously, it has bright future because this is renewable energy. Water resources never existed.
I see.
In this age of modern technology, we may have other options like nuclear energy, thermal energy, and so many options are there. But hydropower energy is the cheapest one, and it has very less or none this adverse effect on environment.
Yes.
It is sustainable in the sense that you will get water resources forever. It will never exhaust. It is cheap. That's why it has very bright future, I think.
Okay, how long will it take to sell our hydroelectricity power to our foreign countries very smoothly?
Yeah, we have started.
Started now?
In summer season, yeah.
I'm just indicating you the smoothly.
In summer season now we have surplus energy.
I see.
And we are planning to export that energy in summer season to our neighborhood India. And for smoothly exporting our hydroelectricity, I think we don't have to wait more. Within 4 to 5 years, we can export substantial quantity of this energy.
And many industrialists, investors are investing in this sector blindly. Some are even supposed that without having proper resources and study, and that is mainly our Nepalese habit, right? We had seen in past in carpet industry, people used to invest without thinking in private schools, right? In other handicrafts, right? Without just studying the feasibility and without having proper research in the market, right? And do you think that some are just investing in this hydroelectricity without thinking, without getting matured, right? We better know that it takes, when we invest in this sector, it takes long time to get return, yes? Do you think that, personally I'm asking you, do you think that some are just investing very blindly?
I think this sector is very prosperous and having very low risk for investment. Because a medium-sized hydropower project takes 5 to 6 years to complete. Small scale projects may complete before that. After completing that project, you may start getting results. There is very low risk. That's why I think people are investing on this sector. And from government side also, we have policy to involve people in hydropower production. So we have launched one campaign, the Nepal ko pani janta ko lagane, people's investment in hydropower.
Okay.
There are so many hydropower projects in which people are investing through this shares, public shares.
And sir, Maniram sir, as you are in policy making body also, is there any solid program and policies to execute new technologies in irrigations?
There are some new technology to promote latest technology to promote irrigation, small scale irrigation maybe. And recently we have started in our water plant. We have one water plant, and we have started the policy of inter-basin water transfer. That means you have plenty of water unused and being wasted without any use in one basin.
Rainfall also, rainwater.
Not
Collection of rainwater.
collection of rainwater, river discharge.
Yes.
For example, you have plenty of water in Sunkosi River. Sunkosi River, when we go to Bardibasya through BP highway from Dhulikhel, you go parallel to Sunkosi River. You have plenty of water in that river. But in our Tarai belt, Dhanusa, Mahottari, Sarlai, Sira and other districts, there is lack of water for irrigation. Still, irrigation, this agriculture sector is the backbone of our economy. So, if we can use that unused water in irrigating these districts, that will obviously add on value addition. That will be value addition to the economy of the.
Our country is known as agricultural country to the rest of the world, right? But still, we have to rely on large part of import.
Import, yeah.
For agro products, yes, grains and vegetables, fruits, right? Okay.
So main reason is lack of irrigation water,
This is the
irrigation infrastructures.
yeah.
So we have adopted the policy of inter-basin water transfer. For that, we have already started 2 projects. One is Peri Babai diversion. We transfer water from Bheri to Babai River, and we have Babai irrigation system there, and we add water to that system to irrigate Banke, Bardia and other districts. And similarly, we have completed tunnel, 12.1 kilometer tunnel, that will carry water of Bheri River to Babai River. And we are starting, already contract is signed, another such project, Sunkosi Marine Diversion Project.
Very nice, good news.
So we are transferring water from Sunkosi to Marine River in Sinduli, and that water goes naturally through Marine River to Bagmati irrigation system.
I see.
We have already one irrigation system there, Bagmati irrigation system, and that will add water for round the year. That will provide water to Bagmati irrigation project area all round the year. That will also promote our national growth.
So, Mr. Gelal, though government has initiated a lot to make the farmers benefited with irrigation projects and programs, right? But do you still find some prevailing problems and difficulties in this regard? Irrigation along with hydro.
In your previous question, I think I must add on one thing.
Okay.
We have started this lift irrigation system, upland irrigation
Yes.
system and on pond system in hill area,
Yes.
collecting water in pond and irrigating nearby field. These are small scale irrigation projects. So irrigation and hydropower sector is also not free from problems. Obviously, every development project they face problems. In irrigation sector, the main problem is land acquisition. You have to acquire land to construct these large canals. And in Nepal, the trend is that people demand compensation more than the prevailing rate of that area.
Really?
Our transmission line projects in hydropower, you construct hydropower, but that power is transferred to other places through this transmission system. For that you have to construct these towers, transmission towers, and for that you need land.
Yes.
People, they demand very high price. So there is one land acquisition problem. And second is the coordination between states. We have entered into federal system.
Yes.
We have one project, Kaligandaki Tinau diversion project. You might have heard about it.
Yes, I have heard.
So in that project, the plan is to carry Kaligandaki river water to Tinau, Butol, and irrigate this Rupandehi and Kapilvastu district. And for that, people from Gandaki province, they are reluctant. So to solve this problem, this inter-province coordination must be there. That is another problem. And other is this harsh topography, difficult topography of the country. And the fourth one is the lack of resources. We have to accept it.
And I think the government is planning to bring or introduce a solid policy making win-win situation for both the farmers who are demanding for the compensation and to the government side as well.
In hydropower sector, you can attract private sector also.
Yes.
Because they see profit on these projects, as we discussed earlier. But in irrigation system, in water supply system, private sector, they are not that much interested because a possibility of return back is somewhat lower than in hydropower sector.
Okay, Mr. Gelal, let's be very hopeful. One day our country will be very much able, will be stand on her own for entire investment, including manpower and technologies. Nowadays, everybody knows that in hydroelectricity, even in irrigation sector, we have to hire foreign assistance for the aspects like the investment, technologies, right? And other programs and plans, yes. How can we enable our country to sort out all these things?
We have introduced TBM technology. TBM means one boring machine, tunnel boring machine, TBM.
I want you to explain this, yes.
This constructs tunnel and a complete tunnel. And now we have plenty of this skilled human resources because there are so many engineering colleges. And people from Nepal, Nepalese students are doing good in abroad universities also. Most of them, they want to return back and work here. Till now, we have used international experts for tunnel boring because these are special projects. But we hope we can use our own manpower and our own youths in such technology very soon. I don't think we have to wait.
Wish you all the best. I hope when we do so, our country will get more benefit, right?
Obviously.
Okay, sir, you have struggled a lot and you have achieved a lot of success as well. Would you please give some positive tips and messages to our youth to get inspired, to let them get it go?
Dear youths, nothing in this world is impossible. If you dedicate yourself to and direct yourself to get results, you get success. Even you can do your best, even if you are from the public schools and from villages, from agrarian family. The grade or standard of your school and your environment may influence on your career a little bit, but that is not everything. We have started many development projects and we can do good. We hope we will be at the rank of developing countries very soon. So be honest, try hard, don't give up your hard working and efforts to get results. I hope you will also succeed.
So thank you very much, Mr. Gelal, for giving me your precious time to this program, Talk with Home. I hope you will get all the best in every walk of your life. We will soon meet again, hoping so. I would like to say goodbye to you and thank you.
Thank you, Omji, for inviting me to share my experience to our youths through this program. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you very much for being with us in our program, Talk with Home. We are really very much thankful to you for your continuous support. Here today, I brought a really very inspiring personality, Mr. Maniram Gelal, a secretary for Ministry of Water Resources, Energy and Irrigation. And next time, at the same time, I will bring you another very inspiring personality for the youth. Till then, goodbye and namaste.